Well, as temperatures drop, you'll be trying to stay warm at home. And nationwide, home heating is the second most common cause of house fires, only behind cooking. And our Frances Lynn found out today those numbers in Springfield are pretty significant, too. She joins us now with some safety measures for us. Frances.
Yeah, Jen, so the fire department says there are many steps to make sure you're warm and safe when using your furnace, fireplace, and especially space heaters.
This time of year, people are starting to run their furnaces. They're starting to burn firewood. They're breaking out space heaters.
Fire Chief Kevin Trogdon says last year in Springfield, there were 24 heating-related house fires.
Made up about 18% of our calls. And as of this year, I believe we're at about 9% of our calls so far, but we're just coming into the season.
Trogdon and technician Drew Compton explain how you should safely maintain your furnace.
Somebody that knows what they're doing to check your furnace out and make sure it works properly.
Maintenancing once a year can increase the longevity of the system and also the efficiency as well.
You want to make sure the filters are either cleaned or changed.
The filters can actually clog up and not allowing any air to pass through it. And in the wintertime, that can actually cause your furnace to overheat.
And if you want to use your fireplace,
you don't want to burn yard waste, you don't want to burn paper, things like that. Or wet wood, what that's just been cut. It makes a lot of that stuff will hang up in that flue, and it will cause a flue fire. You'll have a fire actually in the chimney. So often we'll go to a house for a flue fire, and the residents don't realize it.
He specifically mentioned space heaters as probably the most dangerous one.
You want to make sure you plug it into the wall. You don't want to plug that into an extension cord or a power strip or anything like that. You're going to overload it. You want to keep about 3 foot of clearance from anything that's combustible.
Of course, changing out the batteries in the smoke detector and the carbon monoxide detector is extremely important as well, just to make sure everything's working properly.
So if you have a fire, you've just got literally just 2 to 3 minutes to get out. So we want to make sure that people hear that alarm, they have a plan for how to get out, they discuss that with their kids, do you have a meeting place, do you have an exit plan, how you're going to get out of the house. You always want to think about having 2 ways out of every place that you're at, whether it's a window or a door or 2 doors or what it is.
Again, for space heaters, Trogdon also said it's better to get one with an automatic off setting in case it gets knocked over by a pet or something when you're sleeping.
All right, Frances, thanks. The Ozark Mill on the Finley Farm